Run it back. Let's try to do better this time. We're stronger. I made sure to stock up on items. Drapeon's still gonna be a fucking issue, but we're gonna give it another go. I didn't actually expect it to be as tough as it was. So, second time's the charm, maybe? Don't you dare fucking crit me. I missed the air slash. That's the first time I missed air slash, dude. What a time for that to happen, too. God damn it, 2 crits in a row. Fuck off! I want to fucking break my controller. That is so fucking garbage. Beat Aaron again. Thank God I have the Rose Instance, because I do not have a Miracle Seed. Alright, let's give this a shot, Sheeden. You got this, buddy. Sheeden! Dude! I love you, little buddy. I love this little fucking Pachirisu, bro. Let's go. Beautiful. I should have Toxic'd it, but let's see how much attack water will do. Pretty decent damage. If we get a crit, it'll kill. Wait. You're fucking kidding me, right? It's fucking dead now, so fuck it. Whatever. God damn it, man. Oh my god, I love you, Sheeden. I really do. Thank you for the hard work you put in this fight. Oh my god. Alright, we beat Bertha. Whew, that went way smoother than last time. That was all thanks to Sheeden and Grassnot, dude. That was incredible. I really wish I'd done that the first time. I went for Poison Jab this time instead of Hypnosis. Okay. Ow. Should still one-shot. Beautiful. Actually, no, last time it didn't one-shot. That time it did. Very nice. Thank you, Blue. Let's go. Get destroyed. I'm so glad we actually taught it Fire Blast. That was actually like a really good thing in hindsight. Oh, Kyro got a crit. I wasn't actually looking at the screen. Did he take out the Lopunny? Let's go. Good job. Hold on, Kagura. Maybe we can even get a lucky... Nope, it outspeeds me. Fuck off, dude. Because that makes sense. Kagura hits, though. I'm gonna dig. Why would you Will-O-Wisp me? The other time you fucking swapped out. I'm so glad I kept Haze all this time. Yes, Misty! Fuck you, Flint. You fucking survived! You've got to be kidding me! This low roll bullshit, man. Because it doesn't matter if I'm... Alright, Misty's faster and hits. Thank you! Fuck off, Flint. I hate Flint so fucking much. I don't know if Mr. Mime... Does Mr. Mime have Prankster, or is it just really fast? Okay, it definitely does not have... Okay. Might have Soundproof or Filter. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to just attempt... Who is my fastest Pokemon? Is it Blue or Misty? It is Blue. So let's go for... Let's send out Blue first. And I want to hit this thing as hard as I can with just an attack. Okay, because I want to see if I can do as much damage to it as I can before it gets up any screens. Alright, Flame Wheel. I do outspeed it. Good. It doesn't even do half. And you get a crit. That's not a crit? What? Why did they do so much more than last time? Fuck this game. Let's go with the crit. Yes, Misty! It would have been actually awesome if Girafarig used Trick Room at some point, because that'd be great. Because then Sheeden could probably do some work to this, or Omen would be able to damage it. Actually, Omen did outspeed. That's right, I forgot about that. Let's Flame Wheel. Because I know Blue for sure outspeeds. Just do some... Yes! Oh my god, that's so clutch. This thing has pure power and a muscle band. This thing is powerful. I don't think Aqua Jet kills, but... Yes, it does! Let's go! Okay, we got this. We fucking got this. Second time is the charm. Holy shit. That fucking Alakazam, dude. I could have switched. I should have. Now what should I do? I don't know. You got one Pokemon. Oh my lord. Okay. It doesn't even have a Psychic type attacking move. I looked it up because I was curious to see what the Mr. Mime had. So I have it open next to me. Alright, let's just do some damage. It's got EQ and Gyro Ball, and it's also got Payback, but it's gonna set up Trick Room. Okay. Actually, it literally, honest to God, cannot touch Omen. We're gonna revive Omen. How did that do so much damage? Thank you, Misty. Misty is so clutch, dude. God, who knew that Floatzel would be my saving grace in this fucking run? Alright, we have defeated Lucian. Holy crap, that was tough. No, I'm extra scared of Cynthia. I see. You getting past the thing for me was no fluke. Your power is real. Congratulations, you've now beaten the Elite Four. However, it doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. That means the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on, slip the doorway to your final battle, into your demise. I am not confident in this at all. This is going to be... I don't know what's going to happen. If I'm being totally honest, I am terrified. I think I have plenty of healing items. I have 14 max potions, pretty much 20 revives, 10 full restores, and 15 hyper potions, and I'm absolutely fucking terrified. This may be a time to use Thunderbolt. She's got such a good team. It's going to be really difficult. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do against, if we're honest, the Garchomp, because that's the one I'm... At this point, we're going to have to Brute Force Spiritomb. I think Sheldon can handle Milotic. I think Sheldon will also have a big hand in taking on Gastrodon. Gastrodon's going to be a massive issue, though. So that's going to have to... Somehow Omen and Ren are going to have to handle that. I mean, Roserade, we've got Ren and Omen as well. Oh, God, I'm terrified. Oh, no, this is not going to be good. I'm going to struggle so mightily. I have rare candies, though, so I will use these before we go. I just have to decide what I want to do item-wise. All right. I'm terrified. It's technically possible to skip Cynthia, though. If you didn't know that, there's a glitch where you can straight up skip Cynthia. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save before I use the rare candies. I think I have to boost Misty up 2 levels. She's gonna have to take on Garchomp, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. So it turns out that both of my recorded battles against Cynthia, you didn't get to see anything. Both times the Elgato froze before you got to see any part of it, and it's so incredibly frustrating why this thing does this, and I don't know why, and I don't know how to fix it. So, the order of the first battle here that didn't get recorded, which is the one I did in the episode before I had to do any grinding. Spoiler alert, I need Misty to be prepared for Garchomp. I don't want Misty to even be in against Spiritomb at all. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for my cornet, I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. Means you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. That's enough talk, let's get on with why you're here. As Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. I'm so fucking nervous. Holy shit. I let out with Rapidash against her Spiritomb. In the end, I ended up switching into Omen because Omen didn't take a lot of damage from Spiritomb's moves, and Omen ended up taking out the Spiritomb. Next up, she decided to send in the Milotic, who I originally went into Shiden to handle. I decided to paralyze the Milotic because it's obviously going to burn itself with the Flame Orb, so it gets Marvel Skill, so either way it's doing it. But this gives me a little bit of an advantage because it may not be able to move sometimes and attack me, which is really cool. I Thunderbolted it, did a decent amount of damage, and it damaged Shiden very badly with Scald and burned me. Went for Grass Knot, she decided to swap out and go into Gastrodon. Let's try Grass Knot. You withdrew. Ha! Oh, I read it! I definitely read it like a book! And I just got absolutely incredibly lucky. Okay, that did a decent amount. So, it was kind of a complete read of Cynthia without actually realizing that I was reading Cynthia. And it did a pretty decent chunk, about 40% of the Gastrodon's health. And then I decided to switch into Len because I expected it to use Earthquake on me. Why would you go for Rock Tomb? That doesn't even make any sense! You have fucking Earthquake and you're gonna go for that. Dude, that's so not cool. But it decided to go for Rock Tomb against Shiden, which I don't understand. Shiden could have stayed in there and Grass Knotted it again and been just fine because Rock Tomb would have done too much damage. It has Earthquake. I don't know why I didn't use it, but it decided not to. And since it hit Len for a ton of damage, Len at this point was basically not that much help. Len did a decent amount of damage to it with Air Slash, but the Gastrodon was able to defeat Len. I then decided to go into Honchko. For some reason I thought the battle was already lost, even though I could still beat the Gastrodon with Pachirisu, but I expected it obviously to Earthquake. I don't know, man. I think we've lost this first attempt. Omen ended up critting the Gastrodon with Night Slash, but he still went down to Scald. And I decided to send in back Shiden because Gastrodon was low on health at this point and apparently was just out of the heal range, or she just decided she wasn't going to heal the Gastrodon anymore, and Shiden took it out with a Grass Knot. She then sent in the Roserade, who I decided to send in blue because I had lost both of my flying Pokemon already. I went for Flame Wheel, but the Roserade outsped and did a ton of damage to blue with the Sludge Bomb and KO'd her. Alright, Flame Wheel. You outspeed me. Fucking damn it. I then sent in Toxicroak. Not sure if it had Extra Sensory or not, even though I had our moveset to the right. I was trying not to look at it. The Roserade used Shadow Ball against my Toxicroak, and it did about half damage. And I was slower than it, and I went for Poison Jab, which did like 80% or something like that. It was a massive amount of damage. I was praying for a low roll on the second turn so I could take out the Roserade. Okay. Low roll, please roll, low roll, low roll, low roll, low roll, please! No, dude, come on! But it got a normal roll or a high roll, and it took out Toxicroak. I went into Floatzel then because I was calculating base stats, and Floatzel has an incredibly high base speed stat, and after all the training I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe it's actually faster, so I sent it in. Roserade still outsped me and took me out with an energy ball. Floatzel's fast! But you outspeed me still! And this is when I came up with the term in my head of Krokorok Syndrome, where a Pokemon is faster than it should be, than it really can be without EVs in a main playthrough Pokemon game where Pokemon do not have EVs. I then sent in Shiden so I could heal up my Toxicroak. Then Toxicroak came in and took down the Roserade. She then sent back in the Milotic, and this is where I discovered that Toxicroak is an incredible counter to Milotic, especially because it has dry skin. So, this Milotic has Scald, Ice Beam, Mirror Coat, and Recover. Now, all of my Toxicroak's moves were physical, so I was hitting it on the physical side even though it got the Marvel Scale boost from the status it had. I was able to do damage to it, and it couldn't Mirror Coat me back, and the only thing it could touch my Toxicroak with was Ice Beam, so I just had to keep track of the Ice Beam and recover power points, which I didn't start doing until the later times I attempted to battle Cynthia. And at this point is when I started to actually get some sort of false hope that we could actually beat Cynthia. I was not getting lucky with the hacks, but it was wasting a lot of power points, which was great. Okay, it's dead. Milotic has been finally defeated. Dear Christ, that was so insane. She sent in Lucario next, and I left Kagero in and decided to attack it. Kagero lived twice on 1 HP after it nasty plotted and flash cannoned me, and she was able to take out the Lucario with Drain Punches, which is awesome. I don't know if I outspeed it. Probably not, but Drain Punch. You outspeed me. Will I survive a flash cannon? Yes, Kagero! Kagero, you're such a... Dude, I fucking love this thing. This thing is insane. This thing has kept me in this fight. This has all been Kagero's... Kagero the beast. But now I'm back to full health. I can survive it. I can defeat it. Kagero! Kagero! We have a chance. Wait, why did Lucario do that much? It doesn't matter, Kagero! This fucking Toxicroak! You get MVP! You 100% get MVP for this! Kagero definitely earned MVP in this fight, had it actually been good. I then sent in Misty, as she sent in her final Pokemon being the Garchomp, and my only actual play was to go for the Ice Fang. Of course, that's all I could do. But it set up a Swords Dance, and proceeded to sweep the rest of my team, because nobody was faster than it. I had 2 more failed attempts off camera that I didn't record, and then I decided I was going to grind, because I didn't think that I had the pure power in order to strategize and get past the Garchomp specifically. So I ended up grinding the entire team up to level 66, and then I went back through the Elite Four. They ended up getting all up to level 68. I had made a few changes to the team. I gave Aerial Ace to Honchkrow so that I didn't deal with the Drift Blim and its minimized shenanigans. Rapidash learned Flare Blitz, so I taught it to her over Stomp. I got the Icicle Plate so that I can give that to Misty so her Ice Fang will be boosted in the final battle against the Garchomp. I gave the Fist Plate to Toxicroak so he was doing more damage with Drain Punch because I hadn't been using Poison Jab much at all. Otherwise, everything else was the same, and we were gonna run into it. So I started out using Honchkrow against the Spiritomb once again, and this time Honchkrow handled it with ease because I let out with him. She then decided she was going to send in her Milotic against my Honchkrow, and I ended up going into Toxicroak because after several battles against her, I definitely realized that Milotic could not touch my Toxicroak. With my first Poison Jab, I poisoned it, which was actually probably the best thing that could have happened, because it was going to get burned anyway, but Poison did more damage, and because of this, it actually made it use more recovers faster, so I got it to run out of recovers very quickly. And eventually, Kagero was able to stall out the Milotic and defeat it. Next up, she decided to send in the Gastrodon, and remembering what I had remembered before, that instead of Earthquaking Sheedan, it decided to go for Rock Tomb, I decided to send Sheedan in immediately. Now, with him being a much higher level, and still holding the Rose Incense, I felt that he was going to do really, really good. The Grass Knot still did about the same amount of damage, so I don't think that has that much of an effect, or the special attack of the user has that much of effect on it. I think it just literally is based on weight and possibly nothing else. Maybe super effectiveness applies to it. It did about 40% again. I was still absolutely bewildered as to the reason that it would not use Earthquake on my Pachirisu. The question is, how much do you do? I still don't understand why it's going for Rock Tomb. It has Earthquake. I even looked up her movesets because I was curious. So this thing has Earthquake, but I don't know why it's not using it on Sheedan. I don't know, it's a Pachirisu. It's not really that strong of a Pokemon, so you'd probably just two-shot it with Earthquake. And Sheedan eventually Grass Knot and handled the Gastrodon, and that was that. She decided to send in Roserade next, and I decided to go into Ren and see if she could handle it this time. She took more than 50% from the Sludge Bomb and got poisoned, unfortunately. Ren did a bunch of damage with Air Slash, but unfortunately, I wasn't going to be able to take this thing out with Ren. So I decided to leave her in and maybe just see what happened, see if she would live an attack. But if Ren goes down, it'll be okay. Maybe she'll hold on. She held on. What a beast. Let's go, Ren. Good job. She clutched it out on 1 HP. just so I wouldn't feel sad. And was able to take down the Roserade. She ended up going down to this, but the fact she was able to actually beat the Roserade is awesome. And since it was a double down, I didn't get to see who she was going to go into next, so I decided to send in blue, just in case it was the Lucario. And now the problem was here is if she goes into Garchomp and I go into blue, then we automatically lose. Because it's going to get up a Swords Dance and sweep my entire team. She sends in Lucario, which is great, so I straight up Flare Blitz, I outspeed it, and demolish it. She then obviously goes into her Garchomp, and by proxy, I go into my Floatzel. Ace versus Ace. Now, here's where the trouble starts. I was expecting that Floatzel would be able to actually outspeed. It is now 4 levels higher than it was when we first fought. I also used a Greppa Berry to lower Misty's special defense EVs and gave her a Carbo, so she got 10 more speed EVs, which should have given her maybe a stat point or 2. So I was really hoping that she would outspeed the Garchomp. You immediately set up the Swords Dance, and you're still fucking faster? Oh god. But it turns out the Garchomp was still faster. And obviously because of the Yache Berry, it's going to take maybe 35% from the Ice Fang. So at this point, I'm sitting here terrified. I don't know what the heck, what's going to happen. Am I going to lose? I got this far, I grinded. Am I still going to lose to a +2 Garchomp who outspeeds my entire team? Obviously, I knew he had the Yache Berry. I mean, I can't believe I'm actually not faster, though. You're... Misty! You're so clutch. But Misty got the freeze. I have no idea what would have happened if Misty had not froze the Garchomp. But because she did, we were able to win the battle versus Cynthia. Yes, dude! Oh my god, Misty! Yes! I can't believe that. I was terrified because I'm like, oh no, Swords Dance Garchomp, we're doomed. But she clutched it out with the freeze. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh. It's so good. We freaking did it. Holy crap. We defeated Cynthia. Just a few minutes ago, you were the most powerful challenger. Just now, you became the most powerful of all the trainers. You are now our newest champion. God damn, Cynthia. You freaking... That was an incredible challenge. Like, straight up. That, like, during the Elite Four, like, there were many times that I was complaining or whatever, because Pokemon hacks, I hate Pokemon hacks. I talk about that a lot. I mean, I don't know, because there's a lot of luck involved in Pokemon. But the fact that this Elite Four and the Champion are so incredibly challenging is awesome. That was excellent, truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Now then, step onto the lift. Holy crap! Let's go! Oh. We did it, dude. I kind of wish now I let out with Misty so that I could have them in order in the order I got them. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame.
Olivia, your last battle's splendid.
Oh, hello, Professor Rowan.
A child I enlisted for my Pokédex project has come this far. It is only natural that I come and witness your crowning achievement. Olivia, I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion.
Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Step this way, please, Olivia. Professor Rowan, I need you over here as well.
It's been a long while since I last entered this room, and the last time you were here is when I became champion.
Oh, no, sorry. If the last time you were here was when I became champion, then yes, that would be quite a long time ago. Olivia, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded for posterity here. What you're leaving are the memories of your adventure so far. It's time for you to record your names, you and your Pokémon. Remember, your Pokémon are partners that grew with you through many, many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievement. I think one of the reasons, obviously, is all the Pokemon have their hidden ability, but the fact that there's such a massive level jump from the Victory Road to the Elite Four. Omen, the Honchkrow. Misty, the Floatzel. Shiden, the Pachirisu. Glenn, the Vespiquen. I almost said it backwards. Blue, the Rapidash. Kagero, the Toxicroak. That is the championship squad. Oh man, 42 total hours of playtime. Let's go, dude. Yes! And that is the main story of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. We've still got all the post-game, and we gotta go catch a bunch of legendary Pokemon. So we've got a lot we're still gonna be doing in this series, so don't you worry. So I'll talk about the games, I guess, a little bit. Just my thoughts so far. When it comes to faithful remakes, this is about as good as you could get. Now, the games are not bad at all. I think there's a lot that could have been done. Like, I feel like the difference between these and the other remakes and why people like them so much is that in the other remakes they had something special to them, and they were in general like new things added to them to make things interesting, like Mega Evolution and Oraz. I meant to start with Heart Gold to Silver. Like, obviously you had Falling Pokemon Heart Gold to Silver. They were able to take advantage of the DS's mechanics. You were able to catch a bunch of legendary Pokemon and such in the post game or whatever. And Johto is incredibly important because they were really important games to the series in general. They're amongst my favorites. And then Oraz obviously added Mega Evolution and brought the games into 3D, and it was very good. And these games are not bad. I'm not the biggest fan of the chibi style, especially when it comes to the close-ups and the overworld and such. I think that for those, they should have done the full body character models because they exist in the game. That character is wearing new clothes, so maybe we do get stuff that we can buy in post-game, because right there, she's wearing an outfit that does not exist for me yet. I wouldn't say it's the greatest outfit, but it's definitely interesting. And I kind of wish that you could use different things from different outfits or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, nothing is really going to do customization like Sword and Shield, at least for quite a while, I don't think, because Sword and Shield did that really well. But it was nice. Well, it was super nice to be able to play Pokemon again and have fun with it. And I was legitimate up until the Elite Four. I was not challenged because the game was incredibly easy and you have the XP share. But the Elite Four and Champion are incredibly difficult. They are probably the most difficult in the entirety of Pokemon ever. Like, even more difficult, as I mentioned, than the original Diamond and Pearl, because they all have hidden abilities and such. And like, Marvel Skill Milotic was only a problem because I had to stall it. Once I realized that Toxicroak beat it pretty easily, then it was no problem, but it took a long time to beat. That was probably half of the battle, honestly. But there are a bunch of Gen 4 Pokemon that are my favorite, and Gen 4 was never always my favorite generation. Still don't think it is, but it definitely was a lot of fun to come back to Pokemon, though, and actually enjoy my time, because I haven't played Pokemon since early in 2021. I think. I don't know the last time I uploaded a shiny reaction, but the end. That is it for the main story. In the next episode, we'll be moving on to the post-game, which we have that entire island to the northeast, and then we can go obviously get Giratina, we can get the Lake Trio, and I still gotta complete the decks and all that, so I'll be playing this for quite a while. I really hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, likes appreciated. Make sure to subscribe for more. I'll talk to you all later.